مع بعض هذه الأخبار.
شكرا جزيلا لكم
في هذا السوق. مشاهدي الكرام، بالتأكيد وصلنا معكم إلى فقرتنا الرئيسية، وحديثنا اليوم راح يكون عن الشيخ والداعيه الامريكي يوسف استيس، واسمه قبل اسلامه هو جوزيف ادوارد استيس او جوزيف استيس. لكن راح نطلع بفاصل صغير ولنعود معكم. وحديثنا اليوم عن الشيخ والداعيه الامريكي يوسف استيس، واسمه قبل اسلامه هو جوزيف ادوارد استيس او جوزيف استيس، الذي دخل الاسلام واسرته عام 1991، ومنذ ذاك الوقت وهو يقوم بالدعوه للاسلام، وقد تم على يديه دخول الكثيرين الى دين الله الحق، ولا يكاد يمر يوما الا ويسلم على يده احد. والان نجد الشيخ يوسف استيس معتزا بدينه، ويلبس الثوب وغالبا والغترة ايضا احيانا، ولا يكتفي الشيخ بتلقين الشهادة فحسب، بل يتابع المسلمين الجدد ويعلمهم أمور دينهم، حتى أنه يتكلف السفر لهم أحيانا. للشيخ يوسف عدة أشرطة مرئية لمحاضرات عن الإسلام وعن التعريف الواضح بالإسلام وعن فهم الإسلام وغيرها، ويمضي الشيخ أغلب وقته في الدعوة إلى الله وتعليم الناس، ولديه برنامج دعوي، وهو الآن ضيفنا في الدوحة. وطبعا مساء اليوم سيلقي محاضرة في مركز الفنار. يسرنا باسمكم مشاهدينا الكرام أن نرحب بالشيخ والداعية الفاضل يوسف استيس في برنامج صباح الدوحة. حياك الله فضيلة الشيخ وأهلا وسهلا بك.
راحي كريم عظيم عليم حليم حكيم متين.
فضيلة الشيخ, would like also to ask you now, how do you feel after converting to Islam? What is the feeling? What is your life is? Is it change?
Ask me in Arabic.
كيف بعد دخولك إلى الإسلام؟ حدثنا عن حياتك، ما هو التغيير في حياتك؟
الحمد لله رب العالمين هو الذي جعلنا مسلمين. There is nothing better than to know your purpose in this life and to know what to do to serve the Lord. أفراد المجتمع اللي يتعايشون معك في هذه المنطقة. Please go ahead. Alhamdulillah, I understood from the beginning that Islam clearly is the only choice. The problem is I did not know how to tell them the right way. Had I known 20 years ago what I know now about Islam, I would have been very easy with them. But I was way too hard with the beginning of it, and I scared them away. And I could never fix the damage after that.
Now, now, is this damage still continue, or is just finished and it was a stage of your life and it's done with?
When a lot of non-Muslims convert to Islam, they're influenced by the limited information we have in English. And a lot of it is very, it's either way off in the mystical area, or else it's way off in this very hard, super extremist stuff. So you're going to choose this way, that way. And in the extremism of the thing is, you know, haram and this is kufr and this is so and so. And so by doing this, when these new people come in, they go to extremism. And not knowing any different, I thought I have to tell them in a harsh way and be...
You know, that today or tomorrow they will have to face the fact and what is going on with your life. Talking about also Sheikh Yusuf, now usually there are a lot of things which attract الفريد والشيء الجذاب لغير المسلمين الذي يجذب غير المسلمين إلى الإسلام.
According to what we know from the hadith of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and our own personal experience, it is the character of the Muslim that will make the biggest difference, not the speech, Because a lot of words will never equal seeing a person live Islam. I came to Islam because I saw Islam in a man who practiced Islam. It's as simple as that. So the akhlaq, or the character of the Muslim, is number one. If we, you and I, and our viewers will practice what we preach,
even before
the world would change
the 9/11. And before the 9/11 incident, people were kind of like very sensitive about Islam and Muslim people. Now, talking about after this incident, how will you bring people to Islam?
This is a very good question, and the answer is always the same: Hidayah min Allah, not from me. I'm not the one who helped the people, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He guides whoever He wills. But what you do is you help get the message out. It's much harder after an incident like that, where they're accusing Islam, when in fact this was done by human beings, not Islam.
That's right.
And even though we said it many times, we didn't have a voice really in the community because we had no transmission. If you turn off your microphone like this, because you turn off the microphone, they won't hear anything. So this is what we had in America. Many imams were condemning this. Many of our shuyukh were saying haram, bad, this kufr, but nobody heard it because we had no voice. That's why we started with audio tapes, then we did videotapes, then we made CDs, then we made DVDs, and we distributed them all over the world, free of charge. Everywhere I would go, I would work, make money to get these things, and then give them away, and give it away, and give it away, and give it away, and encourage many other brothers to do the same thing. Right. And we began making programs with other brothers and different people, and help get people to Islam, and some of them have become known scholars now of Islam. That's right. In English.
For us, Fadilat al-Sheikh, allow me to say, usually, you know, non-Muslim people, they will ask you the first thing, as soon as they see you and they know you are a Muslim, they will hit you with this question: why you are allowed to marry four? ذكرت لي فضيلة الشيخ بأن نحن الشباب لعل نتلقى الأسئلة المختلفة تماما، وغالبا ما تكون الأسئلة هو مثل السؤال: لماذا أنت أو يحق لك أن تتزوج 4؟ Please go ahead.
Well, first of all, that isn't the first question we get, because we're not Arab. If they see you're an Arab, this is why they'll go to that. But the question about treatment of women in general is very big, and because people are worried you're mistreating women,
as they have this reputation that, you know, there's no human, there is no women rights in Islam, and Islam treats women in a very bad way.
Okay, exactly. So the answer has to be, even in this particular one you mentioned, what is the treatment of women in Islam? We say that there is equity, not equality. We don't treat women like men, and we don't treat men like women.
That's right.
Because they're not the same. But where a woman has needs, we provide for that. Where a man has needs, we provide for that. In Islam, it is forbidden to oppress anybody.
That's right.
Especially the people who are following your faith and following along with you in your life. Your family, your relatives are like the most important people. And your neighbors are almost like heirs to your fortune because of the importance of the way we treat each other. So it's impossible. But again, lack of proper knowledge. They come up with something about, why do you have 4 wives? And that's silly.
That's right.
It's a silly thing. You know, why? You know, even if a man in America has many girlfriends, nobody cares. They don't care. The man's got 6 girlfriends, so what? It's not a big deal. So, but the subject is, how do you treat people? That's the real subject.
And when you are allowed to have 4s, when you are, you know, actually, you should treat them all them at the
same. Well, this is the order.
You should have the.
That's the order.
The finance, the power, the mental, a lot of reasons, you know, to allow you to have this kind of 4 wives. Fadilat al-Sheikh, I'm so honored today to be with you. It is my first time to be with a Daa'ia, and I'm so glad to be with you, Sheikh Yusuf.
I think your love for your work is going to show, and we're going to encourage you to do more with what you do. I think you're going to be very good at this.
Inshallah. This interview with reminding the people that you have today a lecture in Al Fanar Center.
Welcome.
Right. Would like to know what is all about this lecture today it will be. سألت فضيلة الشيخ بأن اليوم سوف تكون محاضرة لفضيلة الشيخ الداعيه يوسف طبعا في مركز الفنار، فسألته عما تتحدث في هذه المحاضرة. Please go ahead.
The importance of conveying our message and what's happening with the people who are coming to Islam.
بالتأكيد ذكر فضيلة الشيخ بأن اليوم سوف تكون عن الرسالة الصحيحة وكيفية إيصالها لغير المسلمين. Thank you فضيلة الشيخ. And thanks a lot for being here, and I'm sorry for if there's any.
Say it like this. جزاك الله خير.
جزاك الله الخير والله يكثر امثالك إن شاء الله. شكرا لك. شكرا لك فضيلة الشيخ. مشاهدينا الكرام، طبعا كنا مع فضيلة الشيخ يوسف استيس في هذا الحوار الممتع جدا والجميل جدا بالنسبة لي، وأكيد بالنسبة لكم مشاهدينا الكرام. نتواصل مع فقراتنا الكثيرة، وطبعا